Healthcare workers are wondering where Alberta's premier is as her media silence reaches 3 weeks. A recent rough ride for emergency department patients and staff has been extremely public, but doctors say they're upset the premier hasn't been. Tim Brooke has more on renewed calls for provincial help.
Emergency room physicians say flu season is subsiding, but the health system is still in trouble.
It's sort of like, moving the deck chairs around on the Titanic. Yeah, we're doing a little better. I've got a spot to sit now, but the ship's going down.
As the number of influenza patients decreases, the number of frostbite patients is increasing. And still, there's not enough room for everyone.
I'm working tonight. I'd be surprised if most of my patients hadn't waited 5 or 6 hours to get into a care space. That's better than 18. It's not 2 or 3, which is what I would say is kind of normal.
Doctors are searching for answers, and some are upset they haven't come from the premier.
All emergency room doctors that I talk to right now want to hear from their premier. They're feeling the strain. They're feeling overrun.
It's been 3 weeks since Danielle Smith has taken questions from reporters. In the last 21 days, she's appeared at private functions focused in on energy infrastructure and investor confidence. But she's been relatively quiet on health care.
To have silence from their government, a lack of solutions, to feel like this may never end, it's so destructive to our workforce.
Alberta's Minister of Hospital and Surgical Services claims the province already has the tools it needs to weather this storm.
The media is a critical part of holding government to account, ensuring transparency and accountability, making sure these stories are covered and that they get the government's response.
The Premier's office tells CTV News Smith has continued to meet with ministers and be briefed on government business during her time away. The opposition wants her to take it one step further and recall the legislature.
Well, look, everyone deserves a little vacation, but people need to hear that she takes this seriously, that it's an emergency, and that all of government is looking at solving this.
Tim joins us from Foothills Hospital tonight. Tim, you did chat with the Premier's press secretary today.
Yes, Tara, he tells me that the Premier will be back to hosting her call-in radio show starting tomorrow, and he almost guaranteed that healthcare will be a topic of discussion on that show. After that, we're expecting Smith to travel to Ottawa midweek for a First Ministers meeting, and then she'll be back here in Calgary next Saturday, just in time for the Conservative Party of Canada convention. Tara, the expectation here is that reporters should have an opportunity to ask her questions either on Wednesday or Thursday in the Capitol.
Okay, thank you, Tim.